Wildcat fans, to week number 2 of high school football. We've got the Napoleon Wildcats 0-1 against the invading Wauseon Indians, also 0-1 here on a football Friday night in Charles Buckenmeyer Stadium. Game time temperature 76 degrees. I'm, of course, joined by my right hand, Ryan Bob Hoffman. So we got two teams coming in here, both both won a victory, both are hungry for victory. Neither of these teams wants to be 0-2 going into the season. Ryan, it doesn't get any better than this. The great temperature, two teams fighting for a win. We're in for something here tonight.
Not as quite as much excitement in the Buckenmeyer Stadium here tonight as what it was last week. But hey, we still got a pretty good game. There's two pretty big rivals in Wauseon and Napoleon. Just go down and want to wait a little bit of ways.
Yep.
Right to Wauseon. Very close matchup. Cats always get pumped up to play Wauseon. Always play well.
Oh, yeah.
I expect a really good game tonight. The Wildcats, what they want to improve on from last week was their special teams.
Oh, yeah.
They thought their special teams really let them down a little bit last week. Their punting game and punt coverage and punt blocking was very poor, they thought, and they want to improve on that tonight.
Well, like you say, Ryan Huffman, obviously pick up the special teams, minimum mistakes. The Napoleon Wildcats cannot be a mistake team. There's no room for mistakes, and if they shoot themselves in the foot, again, this Friday night, they're going to really need to hit it hard going into Bowling Green next week. So let's see improvement on the special teams, maximum effort, little mistakes, and just keep control of the ball. Hello, Wildcat fans, and welcome to week number 2 of high school football. I'm joined today in studio with Coach John Snowd, of course. I'm Scott Spicer, and we're going to talk a little bit about the upcoming game against the Wauseon Indians as they invade Buckenmeyer Stadium. But first, let's talk just real quick about last Friday night. I just want to tell you that I was impressed with this year's team, and they really are an improved team, and I just wanted to congratulate you, the coaching staff, for just a great job getting those guys ready. They really are an improved team.
Well, Scott, we appreciate it. They definitely are a different ball club than a year ago, and we play a lot harder. It just seems like for 4 quarters we don't let down. We made some mistakes that cost the ball game, and we know that, but we worked pretty hard on fixing those this week. But we can't fail the guys for their effort. They never gave up with a minute to go in the game. We had senior leaders out there still saying, hey, it's not over, we got game to play, and that was a good sign.
Yep. So up to this week, the Wauseon Indians coming into town, and what do the Wauseon Indians bring?
Well, they're a lot more physical than they were a year ago. I think it's going to be a pretty good battle down in the trenches. They got some pretty good team speed. They got 8 starters back on defense, so they're going to fly to the football. So the first couple series of the game are going to be pretty physical. After that, I'd like to see us wear them down inside. I think our offensive line has come miles from a year ago, so I think we can control the line of scrimmage as the game wears on. Defensively, I thought we played well enough last week to win defensively. Yeah. So, I would expect the same and better tonight. There's no question that we've won the last 3 years because of our physical play, and there's no reason that tonight shouldn't be any different. We just have to execute and not make the key mistakes that give up field position.
Well, like you said, of course, I think Napoleon football game is war of the trenches. But Wauseon, they bring in Jernigan and Schnittke in the backfield and that tight end, and those guys, weapons?
Oh yeah, they get secondary, and they're going to give you problems because they're not guys that run away from people, but they run through people. And they're pretty physical runners, so we got to stick them pretty hard at the line.
And any experience for them as far as a quarterback?
Yeah, they got a new quarterback, and he's had 1 ball game, and they came up short against Fairview. He's a decent athlete, but he's untried, so hopefully we're going to get to him, put some pressure on him, and make him throw some poor passes so we can pick them. And but they've got a lot of kids back from last year, and I think they're pretty big, and they'll be a lot more physical than a year ago.
Okay, so it sounds like 2 improved teams will be meeting out here at Charles Buckenmeyer Stadium. And my final question is, what are keys for the Wildcats' victory?
Same things they were a week ago. Don't make mistakes in critical areas. I mean, you're going to have guys miss blocks, but we can't muff punts. Can't have punts blocked. Can't fumble the ball in our own territory. So if we don't make mistakes and get field position, we'll win the football game. The other thing is just pound them. Be physical with them and take the wind out of their sails. That's what we've been able to do for the past 3 years. So.
All right. Well, good luck.
Thanks, Scotty.
Thank you.
See you there.
See ya. For the trenches, Wauseon has 12 seniors back. They've got a line, front wall, their offensive line, all seniors. It's going to be something else. Napoleon, I think, a bit more physical than this Wauseon Indian team, but they're a team that can play. Wauseon lost to Fairview 24-17 last Friday night. So Wauseon, a small team, Napoleon, the bigger team. But here's the opening kickoff. Here's Matthew Russell. Sends one deep to number 40 from the Wauseon Indians, and that's number 40, Bryce Jernigan. Jernigan brings it up to just about the 26-yard line, I would say.
Jernigan's going to be one of the players to watch for Wauseon. He's going to be the halfback. The other guy to watch will be their fullback, J.D. Schnicke.
Yep.
They're going to run a very tough runners in the backfield, and they're going to be the two players to watch on the Wauseon Indians. When they do go to the passing game, they're going to look for Aaron Weber. He's 6'3", runs a 40, about 4'6", very quick. He's a great wide receiver, and those are the guys we're going to watch on the Wauseon offense.
Okay, J.J. Mankey they decided to go with. They really aren't sure. And we've got penalty flags all right off the bat. But this J.J. Mankey is a 155-pound junior. And they also can choose from number 17, Aaron Kloffenstein, who is also a junior. But the word is that they will both play tonight, Ryan. So we might have an Ohio State situation as last year with Joe Germain and Stanley Jackson.
The Wildcats, I think, are going to want to put this game away early if at all possible. The injury situation is not good as the Wildcats.
Yeah.
John Black got a little banged up last week. He's still going to play. He's going to grit it out and play today. Luke Glick is out for today with a deep bruise in his calf. We're not going to see him suit up at all. And there's a couple other guys that got banged up during the week in practice. And
a few sore throats.
Yeah.
But looks like they're good to go here this Friday night. That was a give it to Jernigan. Picked up about 3 yards on that one. Second and 2 for Wauseon.
Wauseon Indians are going to line up with two backs in the backfield, Schnicke and Jernigan. The give's going to be to Jernigan right up the middle. He's going to fight, breaks a tackle. And Nate Spicer's finally going to pull him down at about the 44-yard line of the Wildcats. As Wildcats had him stopped at the line of scrimmage, but Jernigan was able to keep the legs pumping and picked up the first down. Gain of about 15.
Well, Jernigan, he's the one that he'll slash and dash. Kind of reminds me of Barry Sanders. And I've been watching Jernigan now for 3 years, and you for 2, Ryan. And he just always seems he's just a runner, and that's what he'll do. And this Wauseon team is mostly a running team, and they got number 40 Jernigan and J.D. Schnicke, of course, in the backfield. Here's Mankey, the give to J.D. Schnicke, and he piles up through the middle. It's almost a second and third effort there as he spun around and got about 2 more yards off that right up the center for J.D. Schnicke. Picks up 6 yards on that run. Second and 4 for the Wauseon Indians. 10:23 and ticking in the first quarter. This is NCTV Channel 5, your hometown public access channel, bringing you the best that we have to offer. I'd like to thank the Henry County Bank for bringing you all Wildcat football.
The Wildcats are going to be successful tonight. They're going to have to stop the Wauseon running game.
That's right. There's Jernigan right there.
Didn't stop it.
Whoa. He's still on his feet. Oh, he's a tough guy to get down. Wildcats got to wrap up, Ryan.
Yeah, that's right. They are not wrapping up. They're hitting, but they're not wrapping them up and pulling them down.
So 1st and 10 for the Indians. They're moving the ball, moving the chains, as they say. But, Ryan, this is a team that if, like you say, the Wildcats have to stop their run. If they establish their run, look out.
They're going to be very tough to beat because they're going to keep pounding it down the Wildcats' throat. I think if the Wildcats can make them throw the ball, the Wauseon Indians are going to have a lot of trouble on offense, as I don't think their quarterbacks are. This is the first year they've started each of them. Just like Kloffenstein and Mankey. I don't know if they'll be able to take the pressure.
That's really played a decent game on defense last Friday night, so I think they just really need to step it up and try and stop these Wauseon Indians. As we just saw Bryce Jernigan on that run, he seemed like he just stayed on his feet. And they actually had to physically throw him down.
Coach Downey's had to switch things up on the defensive line with Luke Glick out. It looks like Buzz Kramer's going to play the nose tackle position, or nose guard position, and they also got Greg Durham playing a defensive tackle.
J.D. Schnittke gets it up to about the 20-yard line. Going to be a pickup of 6. Bring up second down and 4 with 9:30 remaining in the first quarter.
We saw last week Defiance Bulldogs were able to run on the ends against the Wildcats. Right now the Wauseon Indians are taking it right up the middle on the Wildcats and getting some good yardage on first down, just taking it right up the gut.
Okay, here's Mankey. The give is to Schnittke, and he gets pile drive by Fruth and Nate Spicer. The little double team action right there by 55 and 45. So gain of 1, 3rd and 3 for the Wauseon Indians.
The Wildcats were finally able to get some penetration into the Wauseon backfield. That's what freed up Josh Fruth to make that tackle.
And watch this offensive line here of the Wauseon Indians. As we mentioned before, all seniors leading up that front wall. Mankey again. Oh, that's to number 11, Steve Hill, the sophomore, 5'10", 176-pound sophomore. That's Steve Hill. I recognize that name. Former Napoleonite. Steve Hill, number 11. Well, 4th and 2 for the Wauseon Indians. What do you think they're going to do, Ryan?
Well, it looks like they're going for it.
Whoa, early in the game.
We haven't seen a pass yet, so I'm going to go with that they're going to run the ball.
I don't know. They might try and stick it up the middle again with Schnittke. There he goes. That's good enough for a first down. Okay. Wauseon Indians keep advancing the ball. Give Zamarripa the stop right there for the Napoleon Wildcats. Napoleon. Okay. The Wauseon Indians are inside point territory. Now here come the whiteouts, Ryan. Got Hill.
Still wouldn't be surprised to see the run.
Yeah. Oh, the quick pass. No, and nothing doing there. Looked like Steve Hill was a little bit ahead of where the quarterback wanted him. That all comes with experience.
I'm awfully surprised at that call from the Wauseon Indians. Is they were running the ball very successfully on first down and every down for that matter, and they come out with a pass on first down. I thought they'd still try and keep running it and keep getting 5 or 6 yards on first down like they had been.
Okay, here's Mankey. Wauseon in the eye. The give is to Steve Hill again. The ball comes out, and I think he was down before it came out, but I don't know about this Hill. Wauseon giving the ball to Hill. Maybe Jernigan's hurt. I don't think. 6:55 left in the first quarter. 3rd and a long 9 for the Wauseon Indians. Here's Mankey. Under center. Schnittke in the backfield. Man in motion. Mankey over to Hill. Hill slashes and dashes, and he is down well short of the first down. And Zamarupa made that stop for the Napoleon Wildcats. Field goal for the Wauseon Indians. Looks like it. Yep. 6 minutes left in the first quarter. This is number 36. Michael Campesino. It's going to be about a 32-yard field goal attempt. The snap, the hold, the kick is up. No, and it's good. So, give Wauseon 3 points. And why Ryan Huffman in 3 years, that might be the first field goal I've seen.
It's one of the very few.
Yes.
I do believe Matthew Russell did have one last year.
Yeah.
And we saw the kid from Findlay kick about 4 from about 50 yards, it seemed like.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Well, Wildcats at Bowling Green next Friday night. What do you think about that, Ryan Huffman?
They're going to be a very good football team. Yep. They return a lot of starters. Very well-seasoned team from last year. Very good passing attack from Drew Carpenter. That's going to be a very big test for the Wildcats.
Yep. So hey, I think it's a game that is very important for the Wildcats. Now on Monday, September 14th, this is a look at the Wildcat athletic schedule. Girls tennis at Springfield with a 4:30 p.m. start, and JV football at Wauseon. That's an odd Monday night game for the JV kids. I guess it gets them out of practice. 4:30 p.m. at Wauseon. So we've got Campesino. We'll have the kickoff. We've got 7, 8, 9. Cordes, Kramer, Huddle. Back deep for your hometown Napoleon Wildcats. We'll see if Wauseon decides to do that low bounder or if they're going to put it in the air. And, well, they've chose to put it in the air. Let's see who's going to get it. That's to number 8, Ryan Kramer. He's at the 20. Found a little hole there in the middle. Still on his feet. Dropped down at about the 31-yard line. So, nice job by Ryan Kramer bringing that ball back. So, 1st and 10 for Napoleon. Let's see these Wildcats go to work under the direction of senior quarterback Scott Rex in effects.
I think the Wildcats can be glad that they only gave up 3 points on that drive. That drive took up over 6.5 minutes, and they didn't get very many points out, but that was very time-consuming, and the defense had to be on the field for a very long time.
Here's Rex. He's got the full house backfield. The give to Cordes. Cordes up to just about the 34-yard line. Pickup of about 3.
I was told that this is going to be something we're going to see a lot of from the Wildcats today, is run the football between the tackles. That's what they want to do against this Wauseon defense. Is they play primarily a 5-3, and the Wildcats are going to look to run the football against them.
And you know these Wildcats have to establish their running game also. Rex to Peach. The give to the other side. He jumps over the line. I'm going to pick up about, I'm going to say close to.
I'm going to
give him 4. 4? Okay. Oh, he did pick up 4. 3rd and 3.
Nothing fancy on that play. It's the same thing as the play before, just opposite side.
Mm-hmm. Full house backfield again. Rex. The snap to Kramer. Hey, he goes up the middle again. Well, he was kind of out there on the tackle tight end gap and just cut it up. Good for the first down and a little bit more.
The Wildcat coaches didn't feel as if they gave Ryan Kramer enough touches last week. Mm-hmm. He did have over 100 yards of total offense. They would like to give him at least 5 to 10 more touches in tonight's ball game.
And, well, I tell you what, these Wildcats starting out just how they did last Friday night with that great running attack. These punches, 3-4 yards a crack. Getting closer to the 50-yard line. 1st and 10, the give. That was straight up the gut to BP Brooks Pedraza. Picked up 1 yard. 2nd down and 9. Rex. They give again to Pedraza, and he scrambles right through the center up there. Falls forward for, give him 3. Going to bring up 3rd down. Oh, 3rd and a long 6 for the Wildcats. Hey, where else better to put it? Right up the gut. Rex, the give. Oh, the fake! He's in trouble. Oh, and they got him. Rex faked to give to Pedraza and then rolled out with on the keeper. Looks like the Wildcats are going to have to punt.
The Wildcats ran a little bit of an option there. The Wauseon Indians didn't fall for the initial fake by Scott Rex. They covered it very well, and Scott Rex didn't have anybody to pitch to, and he was forced to cut it up, and they had that covered also.
Yes, they did. They were right there on Scott Rex. Oh, long snap. Ryan Kramer in trouble. He decides to pass up the field. The 31, Sergio Morales. Oh, my. And we talked about special teams, Ryan Kramer, and that's not a way to start out.
No,
those snaps looked awful long last week, but luckily they were able to get all of them. And now they just went a little long this week.
A smart play by Ryan Kramer, though, not to panic and try and run. And he noticed that Sergio Morales was open, threw him the ball, hoped for the best, and at least they got him back closer to 50 rather than being at about the 20-yard line.
Yeah, very true. Those Wauseon Indians, I'm not sure if they knew what was happening right away, but wow. The give is to Steve Hill, and he goes up the middle, gain of maybe 1. It looks like somebody was down there low, got his feet. Wow, he just went right up. 2:05 in counting left in the first. Oh, no gain. They're going to call it 2nd and 10. As the student sections hitting their feet on the bleachers. Okay, 1:40 and ticking. Mankey. The handoff to Steve Hill, and he gets pile drive for a loss. Wow, Steve Hill. That's the tenacious defense that the Wildcats need to have. And look, it's right where the Wauseon Indians started. 3rd down and 10. So, wow. 1:15 and ticking.
That's what the Wildcats needed on 1st down. It was a very minimal gain for the Wauseon Indians. That way they're setting them up with 2nd and 10 and 3rd and 10 now, where it's going to almost force the Wauseon Indians to throw the football.
We'll see. Mankey to 21. Oh, and he cannot hang on to it. So I'm not sure about the play selection there on the Wauseon Indians, but hey, tough defense by the Napoleon Wildcats.
A big stop for
stuffed them real quick.
Napoleon Wildcats to get them back with the get the offense back on the field and not make the defense have to spend more time on the field after the long drive that they'd already had to go through on the Wauseon's first drive.
Okay. Deep is Cordes with under a minute left in the first quarter. 58.6 seconds. So here's Weber. Will punt. The snap. The kick is up to Cordes. And he's going to come to the near side, up to the 20. Oh, off across to the 25. About to the 27. The yard line for Brad Cordes. And that was Aaron Weber. Well, Wildcats have another shot right here. See what they can do. With 48.5 seconds left. Score 3-0 in favor of the Wauseon Indians. Here's Rex. Kind of a different setup. We've got Matthew Russell here, and looks like we've got Kramer. And I'm pretty sure that was Pedraza in the backfield. And Kramer went over to the right. Not much of a gain. And there's a penalty flag holding Napoleon. 10-yard spot foul. So it's going to move these Cats back early. Going to give them about a 2nd and 20. Oh, 1st down and 20.
1st and 10. The ball now marked at the 16-yard line.
First and 20 for the Wildcats. Minimal mistakes.
1st and 20 for Napoleon.
All right, 30 seconds of ticking here in this first quarter. Rex, the give. Oh, it's a number, I think that was 32 Pedraza. And he was kind of brought over and down, and looks like they took his shoulder pads off, Ryan.
The Wildcats just aren't getting much off the running game right now, right up the middle. The Wildcats are going to be forced to go to the air here with 2nd down and 17.
And into the quarter, it looks like.
This game's going to fly by at this rate with both teams run the football quite a bit. It's going to keep the clock moving, and we could be out of here by sundown at this rate.
We could be. That was a quick first quarter. Well, 2nd and 18 for your hometown Napoleon Wildcats. This is NCTV Channel 5, your hometown public access channel, bringing you the best that we have to offer. I'm Scott Spicer, joined alongside Ryan Huffman. We're giving you the play-by-play here on NCTV. I'd like to thank the Henry County Bank for bringing you Wildcat football. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. There you go. I'd like to update you on the Wildcat athletic schedule. On Tuesday, September 15th, JV and varsity volleyball at Elida with a 6 p.m. start for the JVs. Cross country at Paulding with 4:30 p.m. start. Girls soccer versus Wauseon home at 5 p.m. Girls tennis versus Elida home with a 4:30 p.m. start. Golf, there's Napoleon quad, and that'll be home. Boys soccer at Woodward with a 5:15 p.m. start. And water polo boys and girls, I believe, 4:30 p.m. at St. Francis. So here come your Napoleon Wildcats. Here's Rex. He's got Kramer to the side, Cordes up top, and Beach and Pedraza in the backfield. That's a pass to Kramer. He's up on his feet. It's a foot race now with 31 Weber and 8 Kramer. Can he get him down? Oh, he's still on his feet. Touchdown, Napoleon Wildcats. How sweet it is. How sweet it is. Kramer caught that pass.
Bus lag.
I don't know.
Wauseon to
I don't know. The give is to Hill, and he just looked like Napoleon Wildcats about snapped him in half. Boy, I tell you what, these players are ending up in all kinds of positions. 2nd and 10 for the Wauseon Indians. This is it. Kloffenstein. That was Weber in motion. He drops back. He had a good, and just confusion for the Wauseon Indians. Just confusion. He was throwing that ball to absolutely no one.
It did not look like he knew which guy was throwing it to or which guy, and the wide receivers did not know which guy was supposed to catch the ball. So and he just threw it to a spot. They're lucky that they got it back. They're lucky that Wildcat was not standing right there to intercept that pass.
You better believe that. So it brings up 3rd and 10 for the Wauseon Indians. I don't know. They might be going back to taking that nap. Kloffenstein. See if he can do something with this team. Fakes the give to Hill. Goes into the air. Is it a first down? Yes, it was a complete pass. Ed Rodriguez on the reception. And they move the chains. 1st and 10. 3:20 left in the first half. Rodriguez, it had to be close. Wow, right over there in the sidelines with the team. 1st and 10 for Wauseon Indians. Here's Kloffenstein. They give us the Hill. Hill, gain of about 2.
Hill on the carry for Wauseon.
3rd and 10. It's going to bring up 2nd down
The Wildcats.
and 8.
2, 2nd and 8.
The Wauseon running game has had trouble since Jernigan has left the
Yeah.
ball game. He is still their leading rusher with 29 yards, but since then it's been little to nothing for the Wauseon Indians, as number 11 Steve Hill has not been able to carry the load of Bryce Jernigan.
50, the ball carrier for Wauseon.
2:36 left. Schnittke on the carry. Going to bring up, he might have picked up 2 more. Going to bring up 3rd and 6. See what the Wauseon Indians go to now.
Pick up a 1, 30 and 7.
Well, they're going to mark it as 1. 3rd and 7. Big defensive play right here. Kloffenstein, the one-step drop. Oh, and 21 couldn't hang on to it. He had the yardage. He had the 1st down. All he had to do was hold on to the ball. That was 21. Aaron Schmidt. So it looks like we're going to see a Wauseon Indian punt. I'd like nothing better than to see these Wildcats march down the field in 2 minutes and put some more points on the board. Okay, we've got Cordes and Kramer back deep. They're at about the 22, in between the 22 and 23 yard line. The punt is up. Cordes. Oh, he's up across the 25 to the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Finds some more hole and gets across the 50 into Wauseon Indian territory. He's at about the 37-yard line.
There was some of that special teams work I think that special teams coach, Coach Milius, wanted to see out of his Wildcats, and the special teams do seem to be much improved today, as the kickoff coverage has been very solid, and there was a great punt return for the Wildcats, and this is going to give them great field positions. They only have under 2 minutes to go.
I tell you what, Coach Milius, he's putting them right at the right spots. Bam! It's like he knows where those punts are going to go, and Cordes just took a lot of pressure off the offense. They only have, less than half the field. Kramer tried to cut that one up, looking for a hole, but couldn't quite find it. Looks like mass confusion. Wildcats have to make sure they got enough or not enough. Timeout, Napoleon. You just can't get in too big of a hurry. 119 left in the first half, 14-3.
I'll tell you what, that is going to upset Coach Snow and the coaching staff, as nobody knew who was supposed to be on the field, who wasn't supposed to be on the field, and what play they were running. They were just all confused. Scott Rex had to waste their last timeout before halftime, and
they still don't know.
Yeah, I still see players running in and out. Hopefully by the end of the timeout, they'll have things figured out.
Now, experience these Wildcats have to have in case, they ever do have to run the 2-minute offense and there's no time for a timeout. All right. Rex. Different lineup. Cordes in motion. Drops back. Looking. Goes to the air to a wide open Cordes. Oh, through his fingertips. Man, oh man, he was right there. Again, another instance where all he had to do was catch the ball, and the rest would have been history. 1:13 left in the first half. 3rd down and 7. Now, oh man, right there.
I think that's the same play that the Wildcats scored the touchdown to Cordes on earlier, as Cordes just comes around from the bottom right sideline, comes all the way across in motion,
Yeah.
He keeps going up the sideline. Nobody from the Wauseon Indians is picking him up as he comes up the sideline. He's wide open once again.
And they're stomping here in Buckemeyer Stadium. 3rd down and 7. Rex drops back again. They're going to do it the same way. Rex in trouble. Oh, no. Well, no gain on that one. Well, we're under a minute. Wildcats going to go for it. Loss of about 2. Oh, buddy. This is a play that can make or break the game.
Wildcats are going to take the time, run this play, and we're going to run this 4th down play, and hopefully, if they get it, they'll hopefully be in Matthew Russell's range.
Oh,
if
boy.
not, if they don't get it, they're not giving Wauseon any time to run a play.
First down. Oh. Delay a game, Napoleon. Well, now they're just a little bit farther back. But I guess when you're trying to score, and it's this late in the half, it'll be all right. I'd like to see if they change a play, keep the same play. It's really hard to tell from this point. Rex, and that was a little long. Hill was on the coverage. 22 seconds. Okay, 22 seconds left for the Wauseon Indians. We'll see what they do. They try to move it down the field or just let the time go out and get a breather. We'll have to see. There's Mankey back in the game. The give is to Hill. Hill picks up a few.
Hill, the ball carrier. Kramer on the top of the Wildcat. Pickup of 1.
2nd and 9 for the Wauseon Indians. And that's it for the first half. We'll see you at the 3rd. Welcome back to the 2nd half. Napoleon Wildcat football. Wildcats versus Wauseon Indians. Ryan Huffman, you're going to get to the stats. But we'd like to tell you that our women's point of view segment will not happen this week because McKay and Becky are out of town. They called us very upset. They can't get a flight back into town. They were in Washington for the Senate hearings on Mr. Clinton, and somebody canceled their flight, so they have to spend the night. So McKay and Becky aren't here this weekend. They are extremely sorry. So we're going to have the next best thing, Ryan Huffman with stats.
For the Wauseon Indians on the ground, leading rusher has been Bryce Jernigan, who has not played since the 2nd series for the Wauseon Indians. He's got 29 yards on 4 carries. And J.D. Schnicke has 24 yards on 6 carries. Steve Hill's carried the most times with 9, and he has 10 yards. In the passing department for the Wauseon Indians, Mankey is 1 for 3 with 3 yards, and Klopfenstein 2 for 5 with 22 yards. And their only points came on a Campesino field goal of 32 yards. For the Wildcats, got Pedraza leading the way on the ground with 22 yards on 5 carries. And Brad Cordes has 6 on 2 carries. Scott Rex, 9 on 4 carries. Most of those coming on the 12-yard run for the first down early in the half. Passing, Scott Rex, 2 for 4 with 121 yards and 2 TD passes. Receiving, Morales 1 for -5. Kramer, 1 for 82 yards. Cordes, 1 for 39. And both of the scorings come from through the air from Rex to Kramer, 82 yards. Rex to Cordes, 39 yards. Matthew Russell adding both point after touchdowns.
Well, Ryan, thank you so much. I still can't believe they canceled McKay and Becky's flight. Oh, no! Oh, man, Ryan was just able to scoop it up, and he gets a shoestring tackle. Brings the ball out to about the 26-yard line. Hey, buddy, we're ready to rock and roll here. Charles Buckenmeyer Stadium on Morley's Field. Got that Wildcat out there. That's the mystery Wildcat. I don't know if anybody knows who that Wildcat is. Wow. So we're going to see Scott Rex and his Napoleon Wildcats go to work here to start the second half. Here's Rex. The give is to Kramer. Up and over for a gain of about 2 yards, I would say. Short gain, they say. Second and a long 9. 11:34 left in the third quarter.
I'm still surprised that Ryan Kramer has only touched the ball 4 times for the Wildcats. And I expect them to give him the ball a couple more times than that in the first half.
Rex, the give to Peach. Little fake there. Fake to give to Cordes and then hand it off to Peach. No gain. Third and 9, 14-3 in favor of your hometown Napoleon Wildcats. Kramer checks in, Russell checks out. Wow, Ryan. A fairly nice crowd out here. Few empty seats. Rex drops back. Oh, he's going to have to keep it again. He was under pressure early. There's enough for a first down. Wow, Rex picking up the yardage. That's just how Rex is. And, we talked about it last week, just how versatile. And he's done that already twice tonight.
That's right. We talked about
those first
the added dimension last week of Scott Rex there. We've seen it twice tonight as he scrambled for 2 first downs. Saw a good opening again and got some blockings downfield and was able to get the first down in a game of about 14.
I mean, he could just drop back. That could be just a regular play for them. Have him drop back 3 steps and then run it. Rex, the give to Peach. He cuts it up. Flag on the play. Gain of about 3 yards. Okay. Looks like holding against Napoleon. Oh, and the Wildcats fired up about that. Well, first down, 21 yards to go. 10:09.
Wildcats again today have had trouble with penalties.
Yep.
They've got 5 penalties for 35 yards. That's something they're looking to cut down next week.
Okay. Again, I like to see the Wildcats go in the air. Oh, there's Peach. Comes around this side, and he's out of bounds. He might have picked up 10 yards. See where they spot it. Give him about 7.
Second down and 13.
Okay, second and 13. He picked up 8. And what do the referees want? Could be some blood on 44 Schnicke. J.D. Schnicke. And the word on Bryce Jernigan, dislocated finger. That's why we haven't seen him.
It's going to be a big loss for the
Yes, it is.
Wauseon Indians as Steve Hill has not been able to carry the load in the backfield what Bryce Jernigan has. And that could really spell defeat for the Wauseon Indians.
Okay. Rex, second down and 13. Cats in a little bit better position right now. Peach. Oh, and he's taken down by number 9. Scott Spangler. Maybe a gain of 1. Third down and 12. Well, here's another time you might look to Rex for that keeper again. Jimmy James checks into the game. Maybe they'll run something to his side. 9:02 left in the third quarter. Rex fakes the give, rolls up, and he keeps it. Oh, and he's across the 45-yard line to about the 47. Going to bring up 4th and short. 4th and maybe 3. Well, he wanted to do that, Ryan. Maybe the Indians are looking for it now.
Still got a good gain of 8 as he's finding some big holes as the Wauseon Indians are leaving Scott Rex lanes to run in when he drops back to pass. And
oh, no.
And we have another busted punt.
Botched. Well, he got it up. Oh, and it takes a favorable bounce for Napoleon. Down to about the 10-yard line. So something that looked as a negative, Ryan Kramer turns it into a positive.
Once again, on the first play when Ryan Kramer looked up and found Sergio Morales to save them some yards. This time he had plenty of time as there was not much pressure on him by the Wauseon Indians, and he was able to get off the punt. Very good punt at that, as he got a great roll off of it, and pinning the Wauseon Indians deep. We're going to have to make them travel the long distance of the field.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. 90 big ones. Oh, yeah. 90 big ones. Heads up play by Ryan Kramer. I tell you what, he's got game sense. That was the handoff from Mankey to Hill. Hill brings it up to about the 16-yard line, and penalty marker. He threw that one up there. Hupp had to stop. Let's see what that's going to look like. Face mask Napoleon. Those are positive yards right there for Wauseon. Gets him right out of the hole.
Big man, 15-yard penalty.
All right, 15 yards for the Wauseon. Brings him up to the 30. First and 10. That just kind of takes away everything positive that Ryan Kramer just got for the Wildcats. And here come the Wauseon Indians. Again, we've got Mankey, the quarterback, J.J. Mankey. Mankey to give is the Hill. And he's not going anywhere today.
Josh Fruth has played a great game at middle linebacker for the Wildcats. As he had the sack early in the game. He's come up with some big sticks on the running game, too, against the Wauseon Indians. He's played a great game, and he seems improved from last week. Even if he played a good game last week, he's played a lot better this week, and giving the Wildcats a great effort.
Oh, yeah. Josh Fruth. A great athlete. Mankey. Looking, and he throws it to the Napoleon coaching staff. That was to Coach Milius right there. And a personal foul on Napoleon. Roughing the quarterback. Another 15 yards just handed to the Indians. I personally did not see that.
Kenny Peach did hit him late after he had thrown the ball, well after he had thrown the ball. Right now, the Wildcats have racked up more penalty yardage than the Wauseon Indians have total offense.
Well, the marker says first down, the scoreboard says second. Since there's a referee over there, I'm gonna listen to the first down marker over there. 44, J.D. Schnicke, and another penalty. If this is against Napoleon. Wauseon, all right. So they're going to give some of them right back. So move back 10 yards. This is something that we can handle.
Penalty will mark the ball near the 35-yard line. First down repeat. First and 20 for the Indians.
Okay, 6:40 left in the third quarter. Napoleon ball! And I tell you what, these Wauseon Indians. Looks like Buzz Kramer came up with that one.
I do think that was Buzz Kramer that hopped on that pile. He saw that coming. He just dove right after it. Got his big old body around it and hauled it in.
Wow, and you hear the cats what? Oh boy. Nothing better. Nothing better. Your hometown Napoleon Wildcats. This is NCTV, Channel 5, your hometown public access channel. Bringing you the best we have to offer. 6:30 left in the third quarter. Rex drops back, comes to this side of your screen, goes to the air, and there's no one there. Okay. Second down and 10 for Napoleon Wildcats. Okay, Matthew Russell checks in for Ryan Kramer. 14-3 in favor of your Wildcats. Rex over center. The give is the 32, Brooks Pedraza. Pickup of about I'd say 2, yep. Well, 3rd and 8 for the Cats. Maybe they'll go to the air. As Kramer checks in for Russell. Bringing in the play. Wow, that fumble for Wauseon could be the change of the game. Kramer and Cordis here. Rex drops back. Goes to Peach. Peach. Oh, and he's dropped down. Tackled by Spangler. Close to a first down, but not enough. Going to be about 4th and 4. See what the Cats are going to do.
4th down and 3.
4th and 3. I'm sorry. And they're starting to clap. Let's keep this crowd alive. Keep the team alive. Under 5 minutes left in the third. Rex. Oh, trying to draw him off. Peach. Oh, he's got first down and more. Oh, yeah. First down. Keep the ball moving. Great job. Kenny. Peach. First down yardage.
Great hole was made there by the right side of the Napoleon offensive line. They did a great job opening up a hole. Kenny Peach saw it, busted right through it, ran over some guys, and got a nice gain for the Wildcats.
Rex. The give is to Kramer. He's coming over here across the 20, inside the 20 to about the 18-yard line. A nice pitch there from Rex. Had the lead blockers. Picked up 5. Second down and 5.
Wildcats really starting to move that Wauseon defensive line up front. The Napoleon offensive line is really starting to take over, and that's really helping the running game as holes are starting to open up, and these gains are starting to get bigger and bigger. And the Wildcats probably going to just keep punishing this Wauseon defense the rest of the game, and could spell a long second half for the Wauseon defense.
Yeah. And looks like, Ryan, I didn't see it. Pedraza up the middle.
Pedraza just barreled in right behind his offensive line and just kept pushing him. And offensive line kept pushing and got a gain of 3.
32.
All right, 3rd and 2 for the Wildcats. Keep moving the ball. Keep the clock moving. 14-3. Rex, he's got the full house backfield again. Rex to give is to Peach. Peach, oh, and he's met by quite a few Wauseon Indian defensive linemen. Under 3 minutes in the 3rd. 4th down and 2 to go. Brad Quarters runs the play in. Kramer comes off. Oh, and there is the Wildcat growl.
4th and a yard for Napoleon.
Okay. Keeper directs up the middle. No, and flags on the play.
Dead ball. Procedure. Wildcat.
Wildcat's going to go back. There's a penalty. Can't be shooting ourselves in the foot.
For Napoleon.
I think that's might bring on Matt Russell. Well, we'll see. Maybe not.
I see Matthew Russell out there, and Scott Rex will be holding for him. This will be about a 37-yard field goal.
With 2:18 and ticking. The snap. Rex with a hold. The kick is up. And good!
Plenty of distance for Matthew Russell.
All right. What a turnaround in Russell and all the kicking right now. So 17-3. Wow. 2nd down and 10. Excuse me, 2:10 left in the 3rd quarter. I'm seeing things. I'm seeing things. I'm seeing things.
It was a very long and drawn-out drive by the Wildcats as it covered over almost 6 minutes. A lot of it done on the ground with Rex picking up yardage, Pedraza doing it on the ground, and the pass play to Peach, and a big 4th down run by Kenny Peach also for 8 yards. That's what really made the drive. It all started with the fumble by the Wauseon Indians that was recovered by Buzz Kramer, and resulted in a 37-yard field goal by Matthew Russell with 2:10 to go in the 3rd quarter. We got a score of 17-3. Favor your hometown Napoleon Wildcats. This is NCTV 5, your hometown public access channel, bringing you the best that we have to offer. Wildcats have really taken over since that first drive by the Wauseon Indians. Ever since then, it's been all Wildcats.
Number 31, Aaron Weber.
Okay. Picked up by, I think, 84. He gets around the outside and leaves Amarippa. Brings him down. Oh, yeah. Well, the Wauseon Indians, we'll see what they can do. 2:02. 17-3 in favor of your hometown Napoleon Wildcats. This is NCTV Channel 5, Your hometown public access channel, bringing you, yes, that's bringing you the best that we have to offer. Coming up this Monday, we've got girls tennis at Springfield with a 4:30 p.m. start. JV football at Wauseon, also with a 4:30 p.m. start. Hey, we've got J.J. Mankey, across the field, the number 21, Aaron Schmidt. And is that the first completed pass for Wauseon tonight?
Not tonight, but this half.
Okay, this half. Well, that's first down for J.J. Mankey. Connects with Aaron Schmidt.
Wildcats have been able to keep their best wide receiver, Aaron Weber, in check, as he does not have a reception yet.
Mankey. The give is the number 11, Stephen Hill. Pickup of a few. Fruit and Peach on the stop. 1:22 and ticking. 2nd and 8. For the Wauseon Indians. On Tuesday, the 15th, we've got Shavian Varsity Volleyball at Elida. Cross country at Paulding. Girls soccer with home versus Wauseon. Girls tennis home with Elida. Golf, Napoleon Quad home. Boys soccer at Woodward, and water polo boys at St. Francis. And almost an interception by number 7, Brad Cordes. Wow, right there for Brad Cordes. Okay, under a minute in the third. And you'll see the boys put their 4 fingers up for the 4th quarter. Mankey drops back, rolls to the top side of your screen, goes to a wide open 84. That was complete. Josh Andrews. It's a 5'10", 176-pound pet grader. That's sophomore.
At the 49-yard line.
Okay, so inside Wildcats territory. Wauseon comes back to the line of scrimmage. Here's J.J. Mankey. He's got a man in motion. And I think that's going to be offsides on Wauseon. Yes, it is. Dead ball, illegal procedure. So that, you try to put something together and penalties just don't help. And now it's going to be a long 1st and 15 for these Wauseon Indians with under a half a minute now. 29 seconds and ticking. This might be the last play of the quarter. Mankey comes to the side of your screen, throws up to number 31, Weber, and that's good enough for a first down. The clock stops with 11 seconds left in the third quarter. Well, there, Weber, he got one. Ryan snuck one in there. But there was about 3 Wildcat defenders right there in the vicinity of him.
Wauseon Indians are starting to find some holes in the Wildcat defensive backfield, and guys are starting to come free, and Mankey's finally starting to hit him for the Wauseon Indians. Maybe a little too much, too little.
Too little, too late is what you're trying to say.
Too little, too much, late. Too little. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something in there, one of those.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But there's still 12 minutes to play. And if Wauseon does score here, they're only down 7.
As Mankey is now connected on 5 of 9 for 51 yards. And he's looked good here in this last series, throwing the ball as he's hit Weber and Andrews and Schmidt with some nice passes. And but they got to try and accumulate this into points.
That's
to
right.
Have a chance.
That's right. 12 minutes left in the game. 17-3. I'd like to update you on some more sports activities. Thursday, September 17th, freshman volleyball versus Otsego home, 4:30 p.m. JV and varsity volleyball versus Liberty Center home 6 p.m. Boys soccer home versus Crestview, and JV starts at 5 p.m. at CD Brillhart. Girls tennis, Ottawa Glandor home 4:30 p.m. And Friday, September 18th, varsity football at Bowling Green, 7:30 p.m. start. And the boys water polo team will be at the Worthington tournament on Friday and Saturday. This is NCTV, Channel 5, your hometown public access channel, bringing you the best that we have to offer. J.D. Schnecky, the ball carrier, hand up and give up the middle.
Got to remind Wildcat fans that they're not going to be able to come out to Buckenmeyer Stadium to see the Wildcats for the next 4 weeks as they go on the road for 4 straight away games. And when they come back, it'll be homecoming here against Fostoria.
Uh-oh.
Big homecoming, October 16th.
Yeah, buddy. So what are we looking at when we go on the road, Ryan? Well, we got a tough Bowling Green team. We got a Bryan team, a Findlay team, and Clay team. Findlay and Clay, 2 GLL foes. You know, used to be in our league. Or we used to be in their league, I guess is the proper way. Well, Wauseon again has another penalty. 2nd down and 12. 11:23 left in the game. So 2nd down and 12 for these Wauseon Indians. Mankey drops back. Oh, he's in trouble! And that's a sack. Zamaripa was in there. Wow. That the 2nd sack?
Yes, it is. Josh Fruth had the first one. Zamaripa comes up with the second one. There's a whole host of Wildcats in it.
Zamaripa always finds a way to get in. Every game, mark my word, Lee Zamaripa is in there. He just does it. He just does it. I can't describe it. He just does it. 17-3. 3rd down and a long 23. Here's Mankey. Drops back. Goes to the air for number 21. And incomplete.
Ryan Kramer on that play was step for step with the Wauseon wide receiver. And Ryan Kramer's able to get his hands up and knock it away. Good play by Ryan Kramer. Stays right with the Wauseon wide receiver.
Wow. Well, Wauseon, they got a punt. The snap, it's back. The punt is up. Sends it back to Kramer. Kramer's coming this way. Oh, and he decides to cut it up. Breaks the tackle. Gets it out to the 20, to the 25, 30, 35, 40, and pushed out of bounds at about the 41-yard line. Boy, oh boy. Just get it to those 2 hands. A hand's a crazy 8. Ryan Hot Rod Kramer.
We're going to get John Huddle with a clip, I do believe, at about the 22-yard line. But I'm not going to fault John Huddle on that play. I saw him. He laid the guy out, and I thought he had the right angle on him to hit him from the front. It did not look like a clip from my vantage point. But I'm not on the field calling the penalty, so my opinion does not matter.
You are not a zebra.
No, I'm not, Scotty.
10 minutes left in the game. We've got the Wildcats spin deep, kind of. 90 big ones to go. But you want to make it sound better, 89. Because the ball's on the 11. And I bet you they're going to drive them, too. Russell runs into with the play. 1st and 10. All right, Wildcats, let's go to work. Cordes and Russell on this side. He drops back, and the give was to number, I think that's 32, Pedraza. Right up the middle. Pick up about 5. Schnittke was in on that tackle. You got Josh Fruth stretching out down there on the sidelines. All right. 2nd down and 6, so that was only a gain of 4 for Gaza. Here's Rex with the full house backfield. Kramer to the very, very far side of your screen. Here's the give to Peach. Peach up to about the 20. Oh, fumble! That's going to be... No, it's Napoleon ball. Whoa. Okay. I didn't see that one, Ryan.
I think the refs called K. Peach was down.
Yep.
His knee was down when the ball came out. But anyway, it's going to be a Wildcat first down.
Yep.
As K. Peach picked up a gain of 7.
Well, that ball just kind of popped right out. Got to protect the ball, Wildcats. Kramer checks out, and Ryan Crandall checked in. 1st and 10, 9-12 in the game. Checking this out. Rex. The give to 36 Peach. Advances the ball across the 25 up to about the 26-yard line. Second and 5 for these crazy Cats. And Kenton's beating up on Defiance. Okay, 2nd down and 5. Here's Rex. Again with the full house backfield. The give is to 7, Brad Cordes. And he gets the ball up to about the 30 for a gain of about 4. I give him 3. 3rd down and 2. 8:13 in the game. This is NCTV Channel 5, your hometown public access channel, bringing you the best that we have to offer. Scott Spicer joined alongside Ryan Huffman. Rex. The give. Oh, that was straight up the middle. Wauseon's interior 5, really, their defensive line really was awake on that one. 7:40 and ticking. 4th down and a long 2. So we'll see what happens here. Kramer is going to punt. The snap almost perfect. And that bounces, it goes back to about the 26-yard line. No return. So it'll be Wauseon ball.
Wildcats had a great snap there to Ryan Kramer. We've had 2 that have almost gone over Ryan Kramer's head. Today we had a good one. On that play we had a good one, and so hopefully things on special teams are starting to get fixed, put together, and that should really help come the end of the season.
Yes, it should. 7-11 in the game. You might know that or heard of that convenience store chain. 7-11. 17-3. Here, Napoleon hometown Wildcats are in the lead. There's Mankey, flea flicker they call that. Oh, and nearly picked off by Kramer. That was a flea flicker to Hill, and then Hill went long, tried to find number 31 Weber. Nothing doing there.
Great job by the Wildcat
Kramer should have had a red
stuck
jersey
with the wide receivers of Wauseon,
yep.
And if they didn't, that could have been a big gainer for Wauseon. But
Ryan
Kramer,
right
John Huddle, both right there.
Yep.
Had a chance to pick it off actually,
I mean,
but
he was turning around and everything.
Yep.
Right there. Okay. So Indians trying to pick up the yards on the air. 2nd down and 10. 2 wide outs in the I formation. Mankey to 84. Oh, and that ball right through the hands of Nate Spicer. Kind of, I think it hit his chest or his face mask and just kind of bounced off. So that's twice that Wauseon has been nearly picked off. Great effort by the Wildcat defense. Great effort.
Wildcats must have been talking with the Wildcat coaches must have been talking with the Wildcat DBs as coverage has tightened up a little bit here on this series compared to the last series, and hopefully they can tighten it up again here on 3rd down and Wildcats offense can get the ball back.
Mankey has no one. Oh, through the hands of 63, John Black. Oh, and it was right there. It was right there. Well, just the Indians just can't seem to muster anything up. 6:54 in the game.
The Wildcat DBs didn't have to do it that time as John Black and Josh Fruth applied all kinds of pressure on Mankey and didn't give him a chance to throw the ball. I find it questionable if he was throwing the football at that if it wasn't knocked out, but they called it. His arm was moving, and so they're going to be forced to punt.
The punt is up. Comes to about the 40-yard line, scooped up by RC Ryan Kramer. He takes it on the top side. He's across the 50, the 40, the 30, to the 25, 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Napoleon. Oh, buddy, that could be the icing on the cake. Special teams right there. Coach Kevin Milius. Man, just Ryan Kramer, unbelievable athletic ability. I think these guys have realized that it's their year, and it's their year to show and shine. Wow. Napoleon Wildcats. Ryan Kramer. That's 2 for Ryan Kramer tonight, isn't it?
Yes, it is, Scotty.
Oh, buddy. Russell, he's got about 8 points now tonight?
5.
2 field goals. That's 6. No good. Oh. So it's 23-3.
There's just a lot of speed there by Ryan Kramer, taking it right up the sideline. Good blocking and good discipline by the Napoleon Wildcat blockers to not try and hold anybody, and Ryan Kramer did the rest. Broke a tackle about the 25-yard line, and it was nothing but strolling into the end zone.
Oh, yeah.
From there on.
And these Wildcats are getting fired up. I think this really shows the Wildcats how they can do here. And I'm going to take a refreshments break.
of about 3.
Okay, Ryan. What's going on?
We got 3rd down and about 8.
Just had an opportunity to talk to Napoleon graduate Jared Van Osdale. He's going to Defiance College. Going to play some ball this winter. And I might have a chance to go up and see him a few times. Jared's doing all right, just in case you guys wondered. Looks like we got a change in the quarterback. Kloffenstein, penalty marker. I would imagine it's probably against Wauseon. Yeah, indeed it is. Dead ball. 5:17 left in the game. Third and 13 for the Wauseon Indians. Okay. Here come the Indians. Getting lined up. Kloffenstein drops back. Has to do something. Oh, man, and Huddle was right there. Oh, and Huddle's mad.
Looked like a good play by John Huddle to cut in front of the receiver and almost had a chance of picking it off. They're going to get him with another penalty.
But at this stage in the game, I know it's a mistake, but defensive pass interference. So 15 yards. Well, that's a first down. They needed 13. Got 15 off the penalty.
I think the Wildcat coaches are going to be able to find a negative out of this game. It's definitely going to be penalties.
Yep.
As the Wildcats do have 10 penalties for an even 100 yards in my book.
Oh, and that's batted down. You know, I mean, you say the penalties and mistakes, and special teams could stand to clean up just a little bit more and add those 2 long snaps that could have been very, very harmful and could have cost the Wildcats this game. But the heads-up play of Ryan Kramer turned those into positive things. And maybe the Wildcats can go to work on that a little bit coming up this week, because there can be no mistakes when we go up to BG and play the Bowling Green Bobcats.
The Wildcats are definitely going to have to play a flawless game next week to win the football game in BG, as that is a very loaded ball club. The Wildcats
finds Weber.
If they play their game, can win in BG.
Yes, they can.
As we just see Weber with a reception from Kloffenstein.
Good for a first down inside the Wildcats 50 to the 40. But Ryan, I think this, like we've already said, it has to be mistake-free. But Wildcats cannot have any mistakes at all. And I think that the Bowling Green game is a game that can make or break this Wildcat season. And I'd love more than anything else to go in there to Bowling Green and seek revenge, because the last 2 years have not been pretty playing Bowling Green.
2 years ago when the Wildcats went up to BG, they definitely had a chance at winning that football game. A late interception in the game by the Wildcats led to a game-winning score by BG. And
interception! Kloffenstein and the Wildcats finally picked. There goes Ryan Kramer to the 40, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Napoleon. Ryan Kramer, 3 touchdowns. Add them up, folks. That's 18 points for Ryan Kramer. Oh, my golly. It's Friday alrighty. Football Friday night here in Napoleon's Charles Buckenmeyer Stadium on Morley's Field. 3:50 left in the game, and oh boy, do I love this. Ryan Kramer,
75
keep
yards
it in the hands of Ryan Kramer. How much?
75 yards interception return, as he scored just about every way possible. Punt return, interception return, and receiving touchdown. Just give him a rushing touchdown, and he'll have it all today. As Ryan Kramer has done it all for the Wildcats.
All right. Boyne Wildcats. RC Cola, Ryan Kramer. Boy, just keep the ball in his hands. And we're going to have Russell with the PAT. It's up. And good. He got that one back. Oh, Ryan Kramer. Wow. He picked that one off. If you young kids are watching at home, always be heads up, looking for the ball. So Ryan, 30-3 with 3:50 left in the game here at Napoleon's Buckenmeyer Stadium. This is NCTV Channel 5, your hometown public access channel, bringing you the best that we have to offer. I tell you what, we'd like to thank the Henry County Bank for making this possible. All Napoleon High School football games.
The Wildcats have been turnover free, which is very good for any football team and going into a game. Cannot have turnovers, can't just give the ball to the other team.
Yep.
As Wauseon has done with the fumble and the previous interception by Ryan Kramer. Definitely going to have a turnover-free ball game for the Wildcats next week. And the Wildcats on the defensive side of the ball are going to have to force turnovers for the Napoleon offense to really get them going.
Okay. Russell, hopefully he'll boot this one. The kick is up. Whoa, way back there. Picked up at the 5. And he's driven back. That's 84. Josh Andrews on the return. Great job by these Napoleon Wildcats here tonight. We'll see what the Indians are going to do. They can try and run the ball or see what they can do. Oh, yeah. How sweet it is.
Timeout. Wauseon. They're first. Featuring the University of Toledo Rocket Marching Band. Tickets $4 for adults.
Oh, yeah.
If you're a senior citizen, you get in for free. Beginning the game Saturday, September 26th. Music in motion here at Buckenmeyer Stadium.
3:37. 30-3 in favor of the Napoleon Wildcats. That's a give to number 46, Adam Clemens.
Spicer on stop for the Wildcats.
For
Good throw, Wauseon first down. First and 10, Wauseon at their own 32-yard line. Now quarterbacking for Wauseon, number 13, Brian McMahon.
All right, we've got Brian McMahon in at quarterback for the Indians. See a lot of fresh faces in for the Wildcats, getting them a lot of time. Also for the Indians, picking up some time for the Indians. Get these guys some experience, because in the very, very near future, it will be the sophomore and juniors teams. I think Coach Snow's going to get everybody some time. Looks like it to me. Looks like it to me. See if we can get you some numbers. This is kind of hard to do. All right. No, we got Ryan Bockerman in there, a senior. Matt Belford. Adam Mock. Number 11, 73, Ben Samlow. Let's see who else we got in there. Number 70, Kirk Selmeyer. Justin Van Osdale, Jimmy James. Number 34, Blake Petzel. All kinds of kids in there. 84, Anthony White. 24, Clint Stover. 68, Jim James checks out. 85, Derek Borselman. Matt Belford, again, already said that. There's 46, Clemens, up. Good enough for a Indians first down. We've got 22, Josh Radel checking in, along with 79, Chris Brown. 82, Aaron Walker checks in. Just going to try and let you know who's coming in and who's coming out. Belford's coming out. So you got 88, William Verhelst in there. The give is the number 26, Chris Marlett. 54, 54, 54, 54, Matt Thompson checks in. Derek Borselman checks back in. Looks like we got a number 50 out there. Joe Nepley.
I'm going to give you some quick stats here for the
go ahead.
Wildcats. Brooks Pedraza finishes the night, the leading rusher, 31 yards on 9 carries. Kay Peach also had Kay Peach was the leading rusher, 34 yards on 8 carries. Scott Rex had 31 yards on 6 carries. Some important first downs that he received rushing the football. Passing the ball, Scott Rex was 3 for 6 for 126 yards and 2 touchdowns. Receiving, Kramer had 1 for 82. Cordes 1 for 39 and touchdown. Each had a touchdown receiving. Kay Peach had 1 for 5. Run through the scoring here quick for the Wildcats. Started all off with Rex to Kramer for 82 yards, and Russell added the point after touchdown. Then it went Rex to Cordes for 39 yards. Russell good for the point after touchdown. Then Russell added a field goal of 37 yards. Then Kramer came back with a 65-yard punt return here in the second half. And Kramer intercepted a Kloffenstein pass, ran it back 65 yards for a touchdown. Russell, the point after touchdown. And that gives you the points, 30. For Wauseon, leading rusher was Jernigan, who didn't play after the second series, like we've said. He had 29 yards on 4 carries. Schnicke, 27 yards on 7 carries. And Hill, 21 yards on 13 carries. Through the air, Mankey was 5 of 13 for 51 yards. Kloffenstein was 3 of 6 for 42 yards. Hill had 1 reception for 3 yards. Weber had 2 receptions for 37. Andrews 1 for 10. Schmidt 1 for 11. And Rodriguez 1 for 6. The only scoring came on the first drive. Cam Pizano, 1 field goal up 32 yards. And that's our final, 30-3.
Okay, Ryan Huffman, the first victory for the Wildcats on Morley Field. And hey, look, kids made it onto the field. Hey, check that out. Okay, so Ryan Huffman, your thoughts on tonight's game?
Very hard-fought game by the Wildcats.
Yep.
Played really well after the first drive by Wauseon. The Wildcat defense really shut them down. Caused 2 turnovers, which led to scores. And the Wildcats played a really great game, except for the penalties. Got to cut down the penalties for next week. 10 penalties, way too many. Everything cleaned up a lot from last week. The special teams was a lot better. Even resulted in a touchdown and score for the Wildcats. Great job by everybody. Offense, great job. Scott Rex played a lot better tonight. Had 3 passes for 126 yards. He threw some really great balls. One that just out of the reach of Brad Cordes that could have been for another touchdown. Yeah, close one there. And but great job by the Wildcats.
If I had pick 2 things that the Cats need to work on, just no penalties and just clean up the special teams a little bit more. Work on those snaps. Really a great improvement. And I think this is a great check for the Napoleon Wildcats. Just to let them know where they're at and just how they can play in a well-deserved victory. Town Napoleon Wildcats. I'm real proud of them. They really showed us what they can do. They really picked it up and just totally just a great team here. And boy, Ryan Huffman, I'm ready for next Friday night at Bowling Green. Our first road trip, and you know how we like those, the NCTV road trips. And like to see a bunch of people out there. I'd really like to see just why can't these crowds come on the road with us? And really like to see you guys out there. Ryan, any other thoughts? No?
Doing good.
Doing good. All right. For the main man, Ryan Huffman, and cameraman, Aaron Alsons, Jeremy Rebusel, Tim Moranville, Adam Sickmiller. I think that's it. I'm Scott Spicer. Good.
Bow your head.